Hello, this is Poopylungstuffing, here with a demo of several different instruments. I have a confession to make, in case you haven't already noticed. I am a bit of a ukuholic. That means I keep buying ukuleles, and I can't seem to stop. People get guitar acquisition syndrome. I have ukulele acquisition syndrome, which doesn't have as interesting an anagram as gas. Mine's glass. Anyway, I am going to do a demo of sorts. It won't be a very good demo because I've never been the greatest player. However, I'm going to show you the difference between a vintage Maxitone banjo ukulele and my very brand spanking new Gretsch Clarophone ukulele. And then, I've already played the Kala in the video, I think, but I have a Cigar Resonator, which is also a fairly new thing that Kala has marched out, and I purchased one as a birthday present for my boyfriend Christopher. Hello Christopher, if you see this. Anyway, yes, Maxitone. This one is one that I got off of the internet. Woo! It has a few problems. It goes out of key. The nut is a little bit loose. I just noticed that a second ago. I just tuned the thing, so I bet it's out of tune again. The tuning head, the tuning buttons are old, and the screws in them are kind of fragile and difficult, and it's difficult to keep the thing. It's difficult to keep them from going out of tune, and then when you tighten them, the metal in the screws deteriorates. So that's a problem that the Maxitone has. But I just tuned this thing a second ago, but then I realized that I only just realized that the nut slipped. The nut up here, at least that's what I call the nut, if that's the correct term. It slipped. So that needs to be fixed. It's just a little bit of glue, I'd imagine. I am not an expert on restoring ukuleles by any means, but that also would affect lots of things, I imagine. But anyway, this is my vintage Maxitone. It was in tune a second ago, now it's slightly out of tune. Pardon me. Okay. Let's get in comfortable position. So. Anyway, that's how this one sounds, and I think it has a nice bright sound. It has a nice old head. In order to tune the head, I would have to take the back off, and that's feasible. This is the brand spanking new Gretsch Clarophone. I got this while hunting down something that didn't really exist, and it's a long story, but after staring at it too much, I ended up getting it. Of course, the nut is brand new plastic bone thing, and I just tuned the head a little bit. When you get this thing, the bridge, and it comes with a little tool. This is the little tool it comes with. It has a something you can tune the head with, and then on the other end is a screwdriver for the tuning pegs. And a lot of people have problems with the friction pegs on the Clarophones. They will flip a bit, and also the thing comes with the crap, what Christopher calls the toothbrush bristle strings. So as soon as you get it, I would recommend switching to a Gilas, because I'm one of those Gilas freaks who thinks that every ukulele should have a Gilas on it. No offense to other strings, but I just haven't found strings that sound better. So you have these clear, maybe not all clear strings are bad. Maybe someone can correct me on that. But I generally, when I come across a uke with strings like this, I switch them to ukuleles, and I haven't done that yet. When it first came in, this part was kind of not put on very well, and also I found that the tone sounded much better after I tuned the thing, so or tuned the head a bit with the little tool that it comes with. And also, it's very convenient that it has a screwdriver in the end, because the friction pegs just a little bit. But I think once I change the strings and get the thing seasoned, because I haven't had it for very long, it will sound better. The Gretsch Clarophone sounds with strings which I plan on changing, and I just tuned the head, and that made a huge improvement. It was sounding rather dull before, and now it sounds much brighter. So keep that in mind. If you get one of these, don't immediately be disappointed if it doesn't come out sounding perfectly. You need to tune the head a bit and also tighten the screws and play it long enough so that the strings will start staying in tune. This is the Cigar Resonator tenor size, and it's a long story. It's a problem that I have. I saw this months and months ago I bought this one at an actual store that sells ukuleles. There's only one decent one in Houston, which is where I live. That would be Fuller's Guitar, and I am not trying to promote Fuller's, but they do have a larger selection and at very reasonable / competitive prices. This one costs as much as it would have cost if I had purchased it online, which alas, I have done that a lot. But I did blah blah blah. I'm just babbling. But this is how this one sounds. Sounds. So in case you are curious, I like it. It's a wonderful instrument. That's my part of my addiction. I buy too many. I don't need that many ukuleles. I'll be right back. This one is my cigar box. This is the one that my sister gave me for Christmas. It's got a face on it. I've already shown you this one, or I've had videos with it before, which I don't know. But anyway, it's much quieter. But the action is very good. This was made by somebody named Giddy in 2012, and it had the number 1. But it was a present, so I don't know that much about the maker. freshly clean it before demoing it. But I think the person who makes it off the kits, you can see it's basically a homemade instrument. But I have a feeling that they used a pre-made neck, fingerboard, etc. But it's very well made, and I like it a lot. And it plugs in, so it's louder when it's plugged in. And I like that it has a case on it, and I'll be using it on stage more often if I can ever play any more gigs. This ends my long, rambling, 10-minute video demoing ukes. Sorry for taking so long. Bye-bye.